mission. We're building a world and ready to win. Join our crew, it's never too late. Funds are parts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. We're building a community that forever stays. Steamers rising from the tracks in a world where we don't look back.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Silver Shade here, back in the Outer Worlds 2. That's right, we're back here. Gonna pick up from where we last left off. We left off here, outside of the. I'm not sure what it's called here. The Matriarch's Mercy. Yep, there it is. That's where we left off at, and the plan is to go all the way up. Way up here. I know I could teleport. I know I could fast travel and then go that way. But what I think I want to do is make my way along here, do a little exploration. Maybe see if I can hit some of these things out here and here. And make our way, because I know we're gonna other things that some of the quests may have areas out here. So what I want to do is kind of just start to explore in maybe this region today. While making our way up to here, and then once we get to that, we'll maybe see about doing some of these quests, and then we'll figure out where to go from there. But that's the plan, is to start doing some exploration, because we need some of the stuff for the auto docks, for the quests for here. So we need there were some things that we needed, but we got to find them. You can't. They're not going to point you. They're not going to put little pinpoints on the map. You got to go find them. So that's the plan for today. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to go and let's get started here. All right. Let's see. Which way do we need to go? Let me go to the region map. All right. So I just need to kind of go this way. So that's kind of telling me where the quests are kind of at that way. What's these over here? I think I've already seen these before, but it doesn't hurt to double check. Yeah, I see no loot. So that's cool. I do need to eventually upgrade this revolver and upgrade some of the weapons, because it's getting kind of tough. This is probably not a good idea. Can I get back up? Yeah, I can. Yeah, it's not a good idea to go that way. I think it's better if I don't. We'll go the other way. All right, let's see. Let's check the map. Okay, yeah. Now we're on the right path here. Probably need to go around or go over here. Can I go here? Yeah, go this way. Yeah, there we go. Here's the road. Perfect. And we just keep going straight. Oh, yeah, here's something here. Oh, maybe there's people to talk to here? Oh, okay. Nice.
Architect, I hope this does not turn back into an active war. This is the Order's anti-air control center. If you don't have specific business here, kindly keep moving.
No.
My apologies. My work requires a rather high amount of focus, and as such, I'm unable to engage in idle chatter.
Okay. Screws, okay. Nice. Boo! All right, let's see. Anti-air accuracy reports. What do we have? Current accuracy rates. Data mark 001. Okay. 5. So it looks like their accuracy rate's been slowly going up with the, okay. Date mark 005 tracks the first major changes to anti-choice's flight patterns. It should be noted that although the accuracy doesn't climb as quickly after this point, the amount of aircraft and landing shuttles that manage to touch down safely is still decreasing due to unsafe landings that result from erratic flight patterns necessary to avoid our long-range weaponry. Okay, projected accuracy rates. Okay, long-term projections for further fine-tuning of our anti-air weaponry show diminishing returns towards approximately 85.52%. Obviously, the final shortcoming is our own and purely a limitation of the weapons we are currently capable of producing. Unfettered by our deficiencies, the equations we use for these calculations indicate that destroying 99.999% of landing vehicles is fully possible. We also estimate that a further 10.009% of anti-choice ships and drop pods do not land safely and are effectively destroyed by anti-choice themselves. So although we cannot destroy every landing asset, we are fully equal to the task of destroying enough to blunt the advances of Anti's forces. Oh, hey, Diedrich. Welcome on in. Glad you could make it. I can finally see the cool game. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Just be advised, though, it does have a mature rating on it, so there might be some mature themes and maybe an occasional swear word. So just be advised. I'm just letting any one of our younger audiences watching, just be advised that this does have a mature rating on it. So there might be occasional occasional swear word, curse word, and possibly some adult themes in it. So just letting everybody know that, okay? But mostly today, there may not be a whole lot of that because I'm going to be doing a lot more exploring, so shouldn't be a whole lot of that, but you never know. Sometimes it does sneak in unexpectedly. I'm 9, but I don't really care because I swear pretty much. Okay, not a problem. I'm just letting everybody know, some people don't like curse words, so just letting everyone kind of just have a heads up. So, all right, messages. All right, attention all personnel, be advised that our new anti-air systems come online. We expect a substantial amount of debris from destroyed enemy landing crafts and drop pods. Please wear standard safety equipment and be alert at all times. All right, attention all personnel, be advised that we have made an update to our procedures in regards to abandonment and disposal of certain assets. It is critical importance that we prevent the forces of Anti's choice from acquiring any of the logic assembly units that control the targeting of our anti-air weapons. Without any understanding of the equation, it's doubtful that they would be able to glean any information from these assets, but this is not a risk we're willing to take. To that end, anytime an anti-air cannon is abandoned or a damaged one is disposed of, the logic assembly unit must be absolutely disposed of. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of reading sometimes when we get to the terminals. So just be aware there's gonna be a lot of reading, but it gives a lot of the story of what's going on too. Provost Parton, we have issued updated targeting algorithms which account for the new frontline positioning. Please ensure that you have removed and thoroughly disposed of the old MKCCXIX targeting logic assembly units and replace them with the superior MKCCXXI logic assembly units. Okay. All right. So we'll go ahead and we can get going here. Gotta explore around. See if there's, see if there's any kind of goodies we can find. I mean, the graphics are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, the world is really well done. All right, yep, keep going forward here.
Cause trouble and I will school you. Chapter and verse.
Cause trouble and I will shoot you. That's basically what he was saying.
Show your work or shove off.
Perhaps it would be advantageous to... No, that won't function optimally. Or we could... No, but if they deploy Manosaurs, we'd be better served having it the other way around.
What's under here? One fun thing is when you guys do a tweet about your stream thing, I'm the next one who types on the first video, and anyone who types, it just depends. Some people will just read it and like it. Some people will type on it. But yes, most of the time though, we don't get a lot of people commenting on our posts. So. Yeah, no, a lot of times, right now, as of lately, yeah, you would be the first one. So I can't even get in there. I don't even have lockpick 5 yet. I don't even have explosives 5, the optional choice. Wow. But that may eventually change as we get, as our audience continues to grow. I'm the one who does like 4 comments or 5. Yeah. Oh yeah. I see. I definitely saw that. But you're definitely not the only one. It just depends on what's going on. I have seen other people comment, but it just depends on what the post is. But yeah, lately, the past couple of posts, I have seen you posting quite a bit.
You have a very non-scholarly look about you.
Well, yeah, I like to explore. All right, where to next? Aha. Maybe here.
Attention, freelancer. You are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return.
No man's land, huh? Okay, no problem, Diedrich. No problem.
You're now entering an active combat zone. Take all necessary precautions.
I do not believe I've observed you in these trenches before. You are aware this is a war zone, correct?
Yep. Oh, welcome back.
Move on, freelancer. I've been tasked with only treating enlisted personnel.
I just can't. Where I now?
That Manosaur was at least 4 meters tall. Now probably closer to 6. Probably the biggest Manosaur there ever was.
This is the last bastion of control before No Man's Land. I am unsure of who assigned you permission to be at this locale, but please refrain from impeding our operations.
Okay.
I was unaware our situation had become dire enough to warrant the employment of mercenaries. This is mildly distressing.
Now that is what I call a stubborn clog in the old pipes. You're gonna have to hold it in, friend. Privy's out of order. Never fear. I'll get that clog moving
Oh,
soon
there's the
enough.
pipe doctor.
They don't call me the pipe doctor for nothing.
I was looking for him. They need extra medical help at Matriarch's Mercy. Pipe doctor is probably close enough.
You mean you want the pipe doctor to practice real medicine? On real people? Why, this is the greatest day of my life. The human gut is the most compact and efficient sewer system ever. A plumber's dream. My dream. But don't get me wrong, it would be an honor. I'm just not sure that I'm ready for that kind of challenge.
Let's see. I need to get medical needs to be either 5 or speech needs to be 5. Okay. Have it your way, but this ain't over.
I do thank you for your confidence, regardless. Always remember, good plumbing starts in the bowels.
All right, so let me look at my character. Yeah, skills. Here we go. All right, so medical need to be 5. Okay, or what was the other one? Speech. Oh, okay. Okay. So I also needed hack for the, I think, for the other quest. So when I level up again, I could do hack, and then maybe might be better to do the medical, because then I'll do extra damage to creatures, and I'll have a toxicity crash threshold for the medicine for my inhaler that I have to use when I need to heal up in the game. Yeah, I think that would be good. But I do need to keep my speech going up too. But I think, yeah, I level up hack and probably medical. That would be the way to go. All right, so I got to remember he's here in the trenches. Yeah, I was looking for him earlier, and I couldn't remember where he was. Yeah, these trenches kind of have this have a feeling of like, you know, like World War I, where they did trench warfare. That's kind of what this feels like.
If you're here to help, then you should be aware that we've all been placed on standby after that last attack.
If so, what part of that choice was ever left?
Halt! Access to that area of this trench line has been restricted to authorized personnel only. It isn't safe, given the rift activity.
Oh, you know what? I need to go back. There's something I forgot to do. There was a building right by the pipe doctor I wanted to go in and look at, and I forgot. I think I might have already looked at it before, but I'm going to go just double check it.
I do not believe you have clearance to be here.
Okay, so yeah, there's nothing in it. Okay.
Recommend you return.
All right, let me go do a quick save here. It's always a good idea to save from time to time because you just never know. I've suddenly got killed without knowing it, and I wish I had saved sooner.
Attention, freelancer, you are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return.
Yep, but I'm gonna explore anyway. Boom! Fix the door. Gadget energy meter max. Nice!
Attention, freelancer, you are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return.
Ooh, what's this? I am grateful the architect has provided for us the advanced mathematical formula required to calibrate our artillery and anti-air weapons to such a degree that anti's choice forces have no choice of breaking through our lines, and yet being required to fall back and allow those barbarians into such close proximity with the monastery is galling. To even contemplate the chances of a stray artillery shell striking such an august place of high learning makes my blood boil, not to mention the terrible blow to morale it would cause.
Attention, freelancer, you are currently heading into no man.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm choosing to go into no man's land. Thank you very much. All right, codex.
In no man's land, we strongly recommend you return.
All right, so I need to go. I want to go hit these and there. All right, let's try going this way.
Ready to wait on your command.
right. Yeah, this is like a role-playing game, so you kind of have to, you know, search around. You got quests to do. You level up well, you don't level up your armor. You level up your character. You'll find better weapons and gear.
To battle! Lord, I shall charge!
Stop moving! Can't hit something that's moving. Whoa! Woo! Come on!
Commander, stop dying at
Trying to order me to stop dying. Got him. I also like it. It shows where you haven't looted stuff yet. You know, like after you kill a creature. All right, yeah, I gotta keep going forward. Reload my weapons.
Got my lamps on an ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. No. No target. But I'm not ready. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Woo! Hey, Sarah, welcome in.
Commander, hang to the Throws me.
Ah. Hey, Icarus, welcome in. All right, well, Let's see. What do we have here? Recruit the plumber. Okay, optional. Okay, so now he's showing up. Okay, as a quest. Good. All right. All right. Let's see. It's those kind of like elite level mantisaurs are giving me a problem.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
It's like I go to fire, it's like it reloads and then it It's going frustrating.
Fine, move. You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. I'm the one you need to worry about. Appreciate a little help, Commander.
Yeah, I'm a little busy here. I'm busy dying because you two are useless. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna have to go a different way. See, the frustrating part is it reloads, I fire, and it wants to reload again. It's like, you just reloaded. All right, well, let's try going a different direction. See, my problem is my weapons aren't as strong as they should be. I'm not leveled up enough. That's part of the problem. I know I complain that the other two are useless, but they're really not. It's more of my level's the problem. It's just frustrating when it just feels like I'm doing all the work. They're hardly doing anything. See, these fights are okay. I think it was at that really big, elite level mantisaur, or not necessarily elite, but a higher level. Icarus, roar at that creature for me to weaken it, okay?
This is Chief Quidley, recording with the intent of registering this most unusual sequence of events and securing their serial wave rights. Recently, we reckoned it'd be a hoot to hack a captured order terminal, use it to heckle them. Instead, we wound up chinwagging. It turns out we have much in common. They're bored, we're bored, and everyone got sick of trench living months ago. Next thing you know, we're getting together for brews and a wave of their knockoff sport, pitchball. And where there's booze and ball, there's betting. And while those order folk are scary data smart, they can't see the angles if they're big as a ship and bright as a hollow ad. They just see stats and percents. And don't get how spunk, moxie, and being due play into it. I thought hustling games of six caps was the easiest way to make bits. Not no more.
Yeah, definitely get right on that. There's some definitely eerie music here. All right. Messages. Oh, interesting. Do not open this file. Secure. Oh, that's interesting. All right. Message to the order. Well, aren't you a clever little crabble to use the decommissioned machines we abandoned to message us? I can't imagine what you could possibly say that may be of interest, but I imagine there's nothing lost in corresponding. Maybe I can show you that the universe has more to offer than your stark consumerism and disgustingly sweet breakfast cereals. Nonetheless, I find your offer a parlay fascinating. My unit seems to believe I have a plus minus 74.332% chance of turning this communication into something meaningful if we meet, so I accept. All right, let us gather at the muster station halfway between our lines under the white flag of peace and hear what the other has to say. Yours, Martyr Heinrich. Follow-up. I must admit, I'm still more than a little surprised we found you. Your smiling compatriots, a Vox, and a snacks rather than anti-choice grenades dropping on our brows, but it certainly was a fabulous time. I must also admit the speed at which your absorbed Pitchball's rules was darned impressive. I understand that the resemblance to your native tossball is significant, but you mastered the new information with a startling aplomb. I sincerely hope we do it again for the finals. So long as the brass keeps saying we're locked in a Cold War, we may as long enjoy our time on the tundra. Though next time I'll bring the ale. I know a guy. All right, need to break contact. I don't know who let the word slip of our peace summits, but my command has heard summit as same as yours, and it produced in ours the same measured, reasonable level of understanding it produced in yours. I'm told that if I fail to murder you the next time we meet, I'm going to be drug in front of a firing squad. Maybe we should skip the finals this year and let things blow over. A shame, really, after watching the Sovereign Sluggers fail to finish at the top of the league, which I must admit gives me the same wry, uncivilized joy it brings you. If I'm not careful, soon you'll have me cussing like a dock worker and abandoning the universe equation for the promise of sweeter breakfast cereal. I'll reach out again around the league premiere next year after the foolishness has died down. Yours, Jeffrey. I'm curious about this one here. Do not open this file. All right, well, guess what? I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to open a file. All right. Auntie's Choice, preferred personnel loan and complete collateral system, personal file attached. We're currently holding several items of yours as collateral. We would like to, would you like to recover these items before completion of loan payment? Warning, accessing these items below paying off your debt will mean the forfeiture of your collateral's collateral. Interesting. What's this game's name? It's called The Outer Worlds 2. Open personal storage unit. All right. Okay. Open prepayment. Your collateral's collateral designated mother-in-law's retirement fund has been forfeited. Have a profitable day. Oops. Oh, there's more stuff to loot. Look at that. I thought I got it all. Purple berry tequila. All right, let's save the game again. All right, well, I wasn't able to get out there because of those creatures, but let's aim this way. Ooh, yeah. That was a mine. Oh, hey, Wolf. Welcome on in. Glad you can make it. Yes, I am multi-streaming. I'm here for the love of sci-fi games. Awesome. Glad you're here. I like sci-fi games. I like role-playing games. I like all kinds of games. Woo! I hate mines. Not much, just dodging mines. All right, we're Auntie's Choice bunker. I've been here before. I just never really fully explored the bunker.
Hold your hunkering down.
To battle! You're done!
Which of these games put you up on the streaming mode? Oh, I've been streaming for a couple of years now, so and I've been streaming like tons of games. I can't remember the game that actually I started streaming with.
Did you just come through an active war zone? Your puzzlers screwed on crooked?
Yes, I came through an active war zone. Got a problem with that? Actually, Icarus is on the other one. I'm multi-streaming, Diedrich, so Icarus is probably on the other stream. Yeah, it is pretty cool. I just can't remember the game I started multi-streaming first. Or actually streaming in general. It's been a long time.
How's the scavenging out there? Anything juicy?
No. All right, you see a partially disabled auto dock. You might be able to salvage parts and chemicals from it. Extract healing solution, strip for parts. Let's strip it for parts. I'm trying to take the memory lane. Don't recognize the name. Sarah's here, Diedrich. Sarah is watching over on Twitch. Yeah, Icarus is on normal YouTube. Let's see. Personal log, unknown. I don't rightly get it. Our initial landing and attack went so well, and now nothing. We're stuck at a standstill. Can't get no supplies and nothing from orbit. Can't get no one up and over to the Order's last trench. Commander saying every time we tried, we just got shot to pieces. Whose fault might that be? Void brain. Sitting here watching a whole lot of nothing, knowing that friends in other fronts are making bits hand over fist, has me regretting transferring to this area. I think it's time for our useless commander to have an accident. I could handle that better than him. Right, Diedrich, you're on the vertical stream. Yes.
Fire!
Fire! Fire! Fire in the hole! Let's see if I have any more to hand over.
I'm glad you're back. Getting the first auto dock running again has been helpful, but we could really use the other two as well. Have you brought more compression coils?
Nothing yet. I'm working on it.
Please hurry. Every hour that passes means fewer patients I can save.
Wolfshed blog post has joined the crew.
Thank you for the follow. Now you're on the other stream, dude. Awesome. Wolf started as I started a blog post series documenting streamers' journey, casual grinders, variety, and I think your story would fit. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Any buildings here? Probably is all. Ooh, what's this? Barracks. That's right. Just keep sleeping. I'm not here. You don't see nothing.
Another promotion. Yes, I have earned it, haven't I?
Yeah, just keep dreaming about that promotion. I'm not here.
So, what's an Arbiter like to do to keep the horrors at bay?
My preferred technique is to charge directly at them with my hammer aloft. But I've recently become aware of the benefits of forming a proper battle line. Are you being menaced, Niles? If you are in need of an Arbiter's aid, I shall lend it forthwith. No crewmate of mine shall be at the mercy of horrors.
I'm touched you out of your way, but I was asking what you do for fun. Apart from doling out death sentences.
Is eliminating a menace to a colleague not what you would consider fun? Sometimes I wonder about you.
This is not the time to be talking about that wolf. Woo!
Prosecuting! Viscerally!
You lot couldn't hit the wrong side of a freighter. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Do you see a target I do not?
Yeah, it's right in front of you, dude. All right, several weeks ago, we accidentally ruptured a xyranium gas container, and we're forced to evacuate the area. We lost several troopers to the xyranium, as it's quite lethal to humans. We also thought we'd lost an entire nest's worth of mantisaurs, but after managing to contain the leak, we found the mantisaurs standing there as if nothing had happened. They were visibly discolored, but otherwise seemed unharmed. When their handlers went to check them for injuries, the handlers were immediately cut down. The rest of us fled. It seems that the xyranium gas has bonded with the mantisaurs in some capacity. Aside from the discoloration, they're faster, stronger, and more durable than any normal mantisaur. They're also completely uncontrollable. I'll require further study in order to figure out how to control them and make this discovery profitable. Okay, no problem, Diedrich.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Now would be good.
Got a distraction for you. Come at me. Your insides are leaking outside, Commander.
You think?
Got my lamps on an unfriendly.
You have my thanks and my...
Hold on, Diedrich. I'll look at the chat in a second here. I'm in the middle of combat.
Ready to wait on your command.
The word I shall talk.
All right, let's see. You make good streams and it has 500 subs. Kind of sad. I don't know. How's that sad? 500 is actually pretty decent. I mean, could be better, sure.
I shall not stay,
But we
Your
got up to 500, so that's good. That's the first step that we needed to get to start our monetization process. So getting up to 500 is a good thing. Thank you, Wolf. Appreciate that.
Sorry, ain't ready yet. Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just stay with.
Woo! Hope you get at least 1 million subs, 2 to 3 months. I don't know about 1 million subs in 2 to 3 months. I could see maybe 1,000 in a few months, maybe. Sorry, it's kind of hard to when constantly still getting attacked. Keep up on the chat.
Spy, move!
Unleash my might upon them!
Stop moving so I can kill you. Woo! All right. Well, we got some loot here. Woo! Where'd that come from? Yeah, they kind of do look like dinosaurs a little bit. I can't even loot that thing. Let me save, because that was intense. Woohoo! All right, let's see. Can I get out that way? out. As long as there's none of those high level ones here, I'm good. I can take these out. Nice.
Don't fuck the loot. Just get...
Ready to dispense judgment.
Let's see. Do you and Sarah stream on the same PC? No, we don't. We have our own separate machines. She's got her own machine. I've got mine, and depending on, like, you know, she's getting home from work early today, so if she needs to get on a computer, she's got another one in the back room that we use. So like, if we want to, like, if Sarah wants to be on the same stream as me. What she'll do is, if I'll be streaming on my machine, she'll go to the other room and get on that machine, and she can join in on the stream, not on video but on voice, and so that kind of cuts down the echo of us streaming at the same, you know, being on the same live stream. Because before, if she's here in the office next to me, there's a really bad echo. All right, let's save real quick after that fight. Woo, man. Let's see, some bodies I missed. I got him. Good. All right.
Taking unit. I see an unfriendly source. Raring to fight.
Good, they took care of that for me. Nice.
Working hard or hardly working? That's rhetorical.
Working hard, hardly working. You need to hire them instead of the ones you already have. Yeah, yeah, no kidding. What happens if you shoot a human? They will probably attack me and want to kill me. It is abundantly clear that the Arachnids are remarkable biological organisms, far more intelligent than a mantisaur and fiercer than a raptidon. My studies indicate that they are potentially more loyal than a canid if one can only get them to bond by careful application of the crystalline structures they respond to. They also reproduce much more quickly than any of the aforementioned species, which could make them an even cheaper option for shock troopers in future. I have requested delivery of arachnid egg sacs into my sleeping quarters, where I have already positioned a multitude of crystals of different shapes and sizes, with the obvious assumption that once they hatch, they will immediately bond to me. From that point, it should be a simple matter to train them to perform basic commands. I'll be swimming in accolades and, by extension, bits shortly. Yeah, I don't know. I think he might be dead. Your dog is next to you? Oh, okay, cool. They haven't watched Aliens, obviously. Yeah, I agree with you, Icarus. They probably haven't. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to teleport back here, and then I'm going to go this way. Okay, no problem, Diedrich. I like how the game seems to have like a day and night cycle. I didn't think it did, but it kind of does. I remember it was dark earlier. So it seems like it does have like a day-night cycle in it. The Auntie's choice is not responsible for any expense generated from nearby hazard. All right. Well, there could be mines out there. Ooh. Time for me to get back to work. Okay, no problem, Sarah. Uh-oh.
The climate here is a mite more agreeable than Cloister. One good thing about being assigned to the Mantisaurs here.
That might be poop. It looks like a pile of poop.
I wonder which local flora and fauna this new brood of Mantisaurs.
No! Halt! You attack two! Attack two! Kindly don't interrupt me. Up and at 'em! Swear you take more naps than a Raptidon.
Hey, we could use more go-getters like you.
You ever wonder what your life would have been like if you'd been born outside of Arcadia?
No. For the same reason I do not imagine life as the runt of a canid litter. All other systems are devoid of Arcadia's perfection. They are unworthy of thought.
What I mean is, everything about your life was predetermined. You never had any choices. That doesn't bother you?
I don't believe I understand. Why would I value the merits of choice when I have witnessed you, on multiple occasions, bemoaning exactly such a concept?
I don't bemoan anything. I reflect a reasonable amount. I don't expect you to understand. If you tried the same, it'd likely fry whatever two-node circuit you call a conscience.
Oh, no problem, Diedrich. No problem.
Fort Endurance sure has fared better than opportunity. Ironic, in its way.
All right, messages. What do we got? Body disposal directive. We have begun to receive complaints at trooper stationed at Fort Endurance that the smell of the ordered bodies kept a mantisaur food and stored on the loading elevator are interfering with standard operations. Please dispose of the corpses immediately in accordance with anti-choice extraction reclamation protocols, Soylent Governance Rule 81.44.3212. Body disposal is non-negotiable. While we appreciate the feeding order bodies to C. Wojciech and the other mantisaurs is a novel way to extend rations and reduce costs, keeping unrefrigerated rotting corpses on company property violates numerous health and safety protocols. It also exposes the fort to such an inexcusable amount of liability that might even violate the troopers' relinquishment of autonomous rights waiver. Your request for the bodies remain is denied. Disposal of dead bodies is non-negotiable. Remove them from the location immediately. Dump the bodies or you'll be demoted. In addition to increasing the risk of sickness and disease, we have been made aware that your collective failure to dispose of the corpses on the loading elevator caused an onslaught of ravenous critters that swarmed the fort and caused numerous injuries. Get rid of them at once or we'll bust a lot of you down to overnight inventory inspectors for the rest of your contractual career. Enough is enough. Personal log. 3 cheers for Wojciech. Wojciech, that big beautiful Mantisaur, caught a group of infiltrators sneaking into the fort just before dawn. He set them up. He set upon them like he was a shopper at Auntie's birthday sale, and was done tearing the lot of them apart before the rest of us even made it out of bed. Andrews put him in for another promotion. If it goes through, he'll officially be an executive, and the extra rations we get if that happens would come in handy. Wojciech ate another trooper. Sure enough. Even though we've been pretty darn effectual about feeding Wojciech the bodies of the order chumps he dismembered, the big bug continues to periodically turn on. I was going to say his fellow troopers, but that ain't right, is it? He's a bug and we're people, and while it's easy to forget he ain't actually one of us, maybe we've gotten a little too complacent. Wojciech's interpreter says it's his take on leadership. He says Wojciech didn't like Costa giving him lip and was keeping discipline. He said that Wojciech swears it's a one-time thing, but it's the third time that one-time thing has happened. More and more, I'm starting to wonder how much Wentworth actually talks with the critter. Either Wojciech changes his mind a lot, or Wentworth's full of crap. I think Wentworth's full of crap. My request for transfer was denied. I suppose it's official now. I'm gonna get eaten. Not only was my transfer to Outpost Opportunity denied, but now command is demanding we dispose of the remaining order bodies. Without that meat for Wojak, I'm convinced he's going to turn on each and every one of us until he's the only thing left living in this base. I don't want to get ate. I already paid for my non-refundable mourner accessible keepsake box with plaque on level 424 of the claim. And if Wojak eats me, there'll be nothing left to put in it. Sounds like he's talking about Dempsey and his driving. Maybe so.
Oh, please. Even I know Auntie's Choice would never keep a live mantisaur in their midst. Surely they saw my approach and chose to stage this.
Honestly, Bradford, I've no notion of how to cool your conniption. Corporate says I'm in charge, so I'm in charge.
You're in charge? Wait, you're in charge? Don't you mean the executive is in charge?
Of course that's what I meant. Whether I say me, he, or we, it's all the same.
It's all the same pile of gum.
That tone is not how you get approval for your little tests, designer. Next time, you might want to try and tame your woolly curds with a little mock apple.
You guys get in. You can trust me, Dempsey. That's what you said That's what you said the 200 times before. Hey, Gamer Kid. Happy weekend. Gosh, that week took ages to get past. I'm so tired. Yeah, it felt like it dragged a little bit.
Hey, stranger. You're one of those... I can't remember what, but I need help, and here you folks will do good deeds for free.
Backing away slowly. Very slowly. Anyways, I'm glad you remembered. Yeah, I'm trying to remember it. I just as I get older, it's harder and harder for me to remember names, especially when they keep changing.
Well, hello there, consumer. If you haven't yet, you should be sure to avail yourself of our retail opportunities downstairs. You here for the view?
The view? I think, what is this place? What are you doing up here? Actually, I'm helping the dock at Outpost Opportunity gather compression coils. Seen any?
Of course. I've seen about every meter of this rock by one means or another. So if you're looking to bargain, I'm sure I've got info for you. Say 250 bits per location?
All right. I've gotten some already, but it wouldn't hurt.
It landed over by some particularly aggressive creepy crawlies. I'll mark it for you.
Okay, great. Show me another one.
These landed near some mantisaurs. I'll mark your map for you.
Okay. All right, that'll do for now. Thanks. What are you doing up here?
Checking that the cables I patched are staying together. When that big old gun downstairs was working, it rattled the wiring in the walls, so sometimes the lines short out.
That gun is a monster? What was it used on you? I bet it read a lot more than the wiring in the walls you had to assault this place.
They bled us with constant shelling for the better part of 3 months, and it barely earned us a few dozen kilometers. Truth be told, I never thought we'd make it. Those sovereign sanctions can reach all the way across Golden Ridge. They rain shells the size of crabbles on us day and night. They made the invasion stall about 5 kilometers away and would have ground us to dust if the cannons hadn't stopped and the Protectorate retreated.
The cannons just stopped?
Like someone up here flipped a switch. 1 second our lives were pain and fear and death, and the next all was quiet. No more shelling, no more shooting. At first we thought it was a trap, that they'd start shelling again as soon as we popped our heads up, but there was nothing. We basically walked the rest of the way here. We didn't find out why until we got here and learned the Protectorate wasn't.
So what happened?
The Protectorate hightailed it. They decided that if the Order was going to splinter off on its own, then it could fuel its own army and fight its own battles. Those Protectorate bootlicks took everything not nailed down, leaving the Order to try and figure out how to wage war with no gear and almost no know-how. It took them weeks to rally, and by then we owned most of Golden Ridge. If Andy'd only send a few thousand more troops, we'd shove them completely off this rock.
Let's see. Given how much ground you've covered, any chance you've come across any compression coils?
Of course. I've seen about every meter of this rock by one means or another. So if you're looking to bargain, I'm sure I've got info for you. Say 250 bits per location?
I don't have enough bits right now. All right.
Uh-huh.
Access terminal. What do we have? Oh, we're hacking it. Nice. All right. Let's see. Infantry resupply drop pods tracking. Drop pod compression coils. Aha. Active. Active. Okay, maybe we'll get a couple more. We don't have to pay him. Encrypted message. K Fry. Jane, I've rustled up 6 cases of Mama Cobb's cunning hats to save you the heartburn of objecting after you see them. They're loud, bright, made colors that blend in with nothing and feature a notable poof upon the tops. They'd be loud for a stroll around the market, and they're bordering on stupid for the battlefield. But they're soft and warm and tie tightly or beneath the chin, so they keep on your head in high winds, and they're cheap. Dang cheap if you can move them. Take these off my hands and I'll get you a few cases of those little wobbly headed painted face dolls you keep going on about. Hard to imagine how you'll move them on that barren moon, but I'll trust when you say people love these things. That's actually Gamer Kid. He was showing someone how to change the name and he accidentally changed his name to La 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 La. That's actually Gamer Kid. Actually, he does on Sarah's channel. On Sarah's Cozy channel. He's a mod.
You, the Getting Go-Getter. I'm offering deals so good, they're worth crawling under the bullets and over the barbed wire it took to get here. Welcome to Bonnie's Barely Above Board Battlefield Bazaar, brought to you by Auntie's Choice. We know consumers are highly discerning in how they spend their bits in an active war zone, and I really appreciate you dodging literal bullets bullets to bring me your business. And to show my gratitude, I'm offering you and only you a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime, exclusively discounted rate of 4/5 of Auntie's standard profiteering rate.
Wow, such a discount. Are you sure you'll manage to stay in business?
Only so long as you tell nobody of this amazing offer. If everybody got that deep a discount, I'd go out of business for sure. So, what will you be buying today?
Nothing. I'll look, but nothing. Deep discount. Trusted. Oh, I got 5% discount for being trusted with Auntie's Choice. Yeah, okay. Of course, I don't have a lot of bits. I got 8 bits left. Or that's what they call them. I think they're called bits. Whatever those are. Yeah, so I got nothing. But let me go and let me sell my junk. I got 255. Yay! You can access restricted inventory of vending machines. Oh, interesting. See, well, the joke of making a Mantisaur an Auntie's Choice Trooper just stopped being funny. The hoi polloi put him in for yet another promotion after he discovered that group of infiltrators last spring and it was approved. Now he officially outranks me. Having it as a mascot, I understand. Giving a rank so the troops could draw increased rations, I understand. Promoting it to sergeant was shocking, but it didn't seem to hurt anything. So I kept my frumps to myself. But promoting it to officer, giving it meaningful rank, putting it above me in the order of succession? What if, law forbid, some tragic turn of events, the dang thing were to end up in charge? What if, law forbid, it continues to gain rank and wind up in the running to be the next Auntie herself? Some offenses simply can't be left to stand. Okay.
Yes, I hope you're not here to apply for employment. I'm already overwhelmed by the sheer volume of peons I'm forced to oversee. And if you're here as a spy, know that the temporary ceasefire is on tenuous footing. So if you stay, it's likely just a matter of time before I'll be stringing you up.
What is on his head? I may not be Auntie's Choice, but I was sent by your commander at Outpost Opportunity.
Enemy Scrutinization Officer Durbin. What does he want with me?
With you? Nothing. I was sent to find some kind of head Mantisaur. Apparently there's some kind of power struggle going on here.
Power struggle? Here? Well, that's news to me. Nobody has dared to challenge Wojciech's steel-pincered leadership. Oh, but I'm being rude. Allow me to introduce Strategic Ingestment Executive Wojciech, senior-most representative at Fort Endurance.
So it's true, you've seriously got a Mantisaur as your commanding officer.
Now you're starting to sound like some of the wagabouts I've got under my command. Why would I be anything but serious? Executive Wojciech has been part of this unit since he was just a pupa. As he grew, he's shown exceptional bravery, stoic stalwartness, and strong leadership. It's earned him promotion after promotion, until our last battle against the Order deprived us of our former chief executive and left him as the senior-most trooper. Okay. The executive welcomes you, but would like to know why Scrutinization Officer Durbin sent you here.
You see, there was some kind of dispute over who the second in command is.
There's no dispute. Executive Wojciech is in complete charge of the fort. His orders, which I interpret as his junior officer, are executed without question.
Sorry, my internet has been twitchy today. Oh, no worries. Really? You speak Mantisaur? Me too! Click, click, gurgle, gurgle, clickety clack.
You may mock, but I am sincere. I can speak as easy to him as I can you on account of my graft. He emits pheromones that my antenna can detect. He wouldn't be much of a commander if he couldn't communicate with the troops.
Yeah, you could I guess you could make an argument for that, Diedrich, that he could be kind of a dinosaur because it's a mantisaur. You could kind of say that. You could make an argument for that. You really could. Or you could be lying and simply pretend to be the mantisaur who's running the base.
That is exactly what he's doing.
Designer Bradford, you've been warned about disrespecting the chain of command.
And you've been reminded, repeatedly, that I'm not under your chain of command. I'm technically under the Mantisaur, but that's got nothing to do with you. I just wanted to make it clear to our newcomer that you are full of shit. You've always been full of shit, and you will always be full of shit. So you're best ignored entirely.
That is quite enough, designer.
Well, it seems like someone has a morale problem.
Yes, well, please excuse our curmudgeonly biologist. She's been a pill ever since the promotion that made Wojciech outrank her. Still, that ugly moment behind us, it's a comfort to my mind that you're here. Executive Wojciech has an assignment we're desperate to have done, but it can only go to someone outside our chain of command.
Ugh, not this crabble scat again. There is zero chance you're right. Zero. And this brilliant assignment of yours didn't go so well for the last group.
Does this have anything to do with solving your leadership problem?
Yes. I have been trying to get Durbin to relieve this duo of command for months. But the lives they've lost with this insanity finally got his attention.
Bradford, how dare you undermine me? I mean, us, like that.
All right, designer, if you're the real person, I'm here. How do we solve this?
Well, if you're competent enough for Durbin to send you, then unlike the others, you can probably survive this fool's errand. And what better way to prove Wentworth is lying?
Others? How many haven't survived this errand?
Just rumors and conjecture. The base gossip is that another team was sent to recover the pupa and never returned. But I'm sure they're just deserters. Wojciech can sense that there are some kind of mutated mantisaurs over yonder, and he wants us to secure one of their pupas to raise as his own.
Oh, stop it. The creature doesn't want a pupa. He doesn't want to breed a superior race of mantisaurs. He wants to eat meat, excrete the excess, and be left alone. That's it. Even if he could ask for a pupa from a rival nest, he'd probably just eat the law-be-damned thing to cut down on competition. He's a bug, nothing more. But the only way to prove it to our command is to have you run this fool's errand. Once it's shown to have been a colossal waste of resources, they'll put me in charge.
That is enough. One more word in question of our executive officer, and I'll have you pitched over the edge with the rest of the enemies we've conquered here.
Yes, sir.
So you want me to go get you a mutated pupa? Okay, what exactly are you asking me to do? Yeah, we'll get this. So yeah, they want me to get a mutated pupa.
Exactly. With it, Wojciech can raise a Zeranium-mutated Mantisaur army, which will be even more dangerous than the ones Auntie's Choice evolved from the Halcyon stock. We need you to infiltrate the mutated Mantisaur nest, secure a mutated pupa, and bring it to me here. Do that, and I, and Executive Wojciech, shall make sure you are well rewarded for your efforts.
All right, I'll see if I can find a mutated pupa in my travels.
Look in the nest to the east. That'll have your best odds. It's where Wojciech feels the pull from the strongest.
Feels a pull, Wentworth? Seriously? What am I saying? That makes the exact amount of scientific sense I'd expect from you. Excuse me? May we speak a second? Apologies for my outburst, but I had need to warn you that an earful from Wentworth is akin to sucking on an inhaler full of ammonia.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Nothing of your concern, Wentworth! Just ignore him. He was clever enough to pretend that Graft lets him talk with the beast. So overnight, he upstarted from simple trooper to de facto commander of this installation.
You know it's impolite to whisper, right?
But I've studied him extensively, and it is most assuredly nothing but a play for power.
That's what I assume.
I'm not surprised. You seem sharp. So, if you know he's lying, then you understand that catering to his will isn't gonna do anyone any good. Conversely, the scientific value of studying the mutated pupa he wants is exponentially greater than any possible use he could have for it. Bring it to me, and not only will I match any reward he offers, but you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that it will serve a much greater purpose.
Let's see. You'll have to do better than simply matching his offer if you want me to choose you. That sounds like a much better. I'll get back to you with the pupil. Let's go with this first one.
I'll have to... Oh, fine. Fine. If scientific discovery and betterment of future products isn't enough for you, I'll pad your coffers a little something extra. Just, please, bring me the mutated pupa.
The jest is really tortured at this point, Commander. We're not actually doing this, surely? Commander?
Yes, we are. Okay. That's search for the way out there. Okay. Oh, okay. So I've been along there. Okay, compression coil. Okay. That's compression coil there. Compression coil near there. Okay. There's a compression coil there. All right. Let's see. All right, so let's just figure out where we want to go. Oh, hey, Helen, welcome on in. Glad you can make it. Just trying to figure out where I want to go next. I do want to get these compression coils. So, yeah, that one's close. That one's also close. These two are close. This quest here is going to be kind of a pain in the rear. Because I was just trying to get out that way and I kept dying. Well, maybe I can go this way and in. Yeah, I don't know. All right, we're going to aim for that one. Oh, actually, help solve a murder? Yeah, what do we got? Help solve a murder? Yeah, what do we got here?
Hey, damage-prone daredevil. You're getting battered and bruised, brutally...
Hey, you gotta help me, please. I didn't do what they say I done.
By winning the war on high prices.
Hey, stranger. Please, you gotta help me. They're gonna railroad me into a guilty verdict. Then I'll be declogging sewer sediment tanks until I'm dead enough to mulch.
Then you'll be happy to hear that Durbin at Outpost Opportunity sent me to sort this out.
Durbin? Oh, that's great! He's bound to see the truth of this and let me go. Abner's trying to pin this on me, and it ain't right.
You seem to be telling the truth. Why are they accusing you?
I've absolutely no notion as to why. I've never been in no kind of trouble. I'm a good employee, I do my job, and I don't complain. And honestly, I actually like Chief Cuddy. He'd get you extra shifts if you asked, and only ding your pay if you really screwed up. And sometimes, if you really had to go, he'd even cover your bog breaks, pro bono. I'd never have hurt the chief, even if you offered to pay me to do it.
So, if not you, then who else had motive and opportunity?
I don't think nobody killed Cuddy. I was there. That's why they think I did it. And he was fine. Well, he was fine up until he wasn't, and then he just swole up and died. But the way he swole up, it's something Cuddy always said might happen. Only it don't make no sense that it happened now.
Tell me about it.
We were eating chow at our post. Cuddy asked me to try his because it tasted funny, but I tried it and it was fine, just like mine. Then he just swole up, turned blue, and died.
Sounds
I
like
made
an
a ruckus,
allergy.
which called everyone in, and all they saw was him dead and me fine. So Security Officer Abner charged me with murder and threw me in here.
I'm playing The Outer Worlds 2. That's what I'm playing today. So how does that line up with what he said would happen?
It was exactly what Cuddy said would happen if he ate Crabble. He was deathly allergic to Crabble. But we ate Sisty stew, fresh from the can. And ain't no Crabble in Sisty stew.
Exactly what he said would happen. Are you sure there wasn't Crabble in it?
Yup. Cuddy had told everybody about his allergy, repeatedly. Over and over, constantly. Nobody would have served him Crabble knowing that. But that's still gotta be how he died. So, I need you to talk to Security Officer Abner, remind him of the allergy, and let him toss all my gear. He won't find Crabble anywhere.
Is there any of the stew still around?
No, that was days ago, and they tossed out the rest of the stew. So I don't even know if the docs will still be able to tell it was allergies that did in Cuddy.
Let me try talking to security officer. Maybe I can clear this up.
He will. He has to. It's the truth. I didn't murder nobody. Please, make him understand.
All right, tell Officer Abner about Cuddy's allergies. Okay.
Well, what have we here? You couldn't look less Auntie's choice if you tried. So what are you doing in our fort?
Your superior outpost opportunity sent me to help you with your murder investigation.
Durbin sent you? Why? You certainly ain't a certified pre-inhumation inquisitor.
I made enough corpses that I had a special kind of insight on the dead. All Auntie's doctors slammed with wounded, so I'm the best you've got. We'll go with this one.
Oh, lovely. And just what is it you think you can do for me? You ain't even carrying a masticating tissue scrutinator. You just gonna guess what manner of poison killed folk?
No, your suspect makes it sound like Cuddy may have died from his allergies.
What? How could that be? I made the stew myself and every one of us ate it.
Exactly, but only he had a deathly Crabble allergy. Could there have been Crabble in it?
What? That's ridiculous. It was nothing but canned sisty stew. Stew that I have... Oh. Oh no. Oh, did you say Crabble?
Yes, apparently everyone knew he has an allergic reaction to Crabble meat.
Well, he told everyone that. But that ain't exactly the same as it actually being true. See, Cuddy was what you'd call a complainer. He complained about the food. He complained about the weather. He complained about his bunk. He complained about everything. He's also somebody's nephew. Some junior executive. And if you gave him reason enough to complain about you, he'd take it up with his uncle, and it'd come back down in your head.
Hey, what's that got to do with him eating Crabble?
Half his gripes were really nothing but reasons to grouse. But if you push back too hard, he'd run to his uncle. So most of us just ignored him, assuming he was constantly full of it. And didn't think twice about doing things like stretching the stew with canned Crabble stock.
Then you're the one who really killed him. You knew he was allergic and added Crabble to the stock stew anyways?
What? No, it was an accident. Nobody would have... At least nobody'd mean to. Law, his uncle is gonna see me transferred to mid-operation engine cleaning on the claim. Unless... Hey, how'd you like to make some bits? Some real bits? And keep a tragic accident that'll lead to the end of a promising career. Total secret.
Oh no, I was just trying to get justice for Barda. Now I've done that. Let's go. I'm listening.
So we got this thing. An acidic dematerializer that we use to melt mantisaur dung, so it don't call in the local wildlife. But it'll actually work on anything organic. Anything. That means if someone used it to melt Cuddy, there would be no body, which would mean no autopsy, which would mean no evidence, which would end the investigation. I'd do it myself, but my boss said she's on her way for a surprise inspection, so I can't leave. But if you go find one and melt the body, I'll make it worth your while.
And what about Bardot? Your boss tells you she's on her way for a surprise inspection?
Of course she does. If she shows up and we're all out of order, it makes us look bad. And if we look bad, she looks bad. So if I'm not here, it's a mess for everyone.
And what about Bardot?
Well, then she's cleared, of course. No more questions asked. She goes free, you get bits, I get on with my life. Deal?
I don't know. The fact that I think he needs to be punished. I'll pass.
Come on now. You need to reconsider. I'm offering you good bits for easy work. You'll also be saving at least one life from the toils of endless labor. You're back. Why?
I spoke to the suspect. It's pretty clear she didn't do it.
Of course that's what she's gonna say. Do you think everyone nabbed for a crime just confesses?
Her description of Cody's death matches her not poisoning.
What? How could that be? I made the stew myself and every one of us ate it.
You know what an allergy is? Unless you're an allergic to travel, it doesn't matter.
What? That's ridiculous. It was nothing but canned cysty stew. Stew that I can... Oh. Oh no. Oh, did you say Crabble?
I hear the dog barking. I gotta go check on her. I'll be right back.
Tracks in a world where we don't look back. Open fields and endless skies. Adventure calls as this train flies. Hit that black button, turn it up, let the rhythm flow. Our channel's a train and we're ready to go. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. shake hands on the throttle. We ride the grease in full throttle. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join the crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. In the dark of the night, we raise the moon.
All right, I'm back. All right, so we're gonna go with the second option here. Why do I suddenly think you know exactly what happened to Chief Cuddy?
Well, he told everyone that. But that ain't exactly the same as it actually being true. See, Cuddy was what you'd call a complainer. He complained about the food. He complained about the weather. He complained about his bunk. He complained about everything. He's also somebody's nephew. Some junior executive. And if you gave him reason enough to complain about you, he'd take it up with his uncle, and it'd come back down in your head.
Well, here's the thing, dude. You need to pay for that. Because basically, when it comes to food allergies, if someone says they got a food allergy, you take them at their word. You don't take chances, because otherwise, yeah, I think you're going to have to pay for this. So you poisoned him with Crabble.
Law, no. At least, not on purpose. Half his gripes were really nothing but reasons to grouse. But if you push back too hard, he'd run to his uncle. So most of us just ignored him, assuming he was constantly full of it. And didn't think twice about doing things like stretching the stew with canned Crabble stock.
Then you're the one who really killed him.
What? No, it was an accident. Nobody would have, at least nobody'd mean to. Law, his uncle is gonna see me transferred to mid-operation engine cleaning on the claim. Unless... Hey, how'd you like to make some bits? Some real bits? And keep a tragic accident that'll lead to the end of a promising career. Total secret.
Oh no, I was just trying to get justice for Barda now that I've done that. Now I've done that.
Well, no, not yet you haven't. See, I can't just let Bardot go. There'd be questions, accusations, and assumptions as to who was responsible, and that's no kind of solution. And even worse, since there's apparently nobody coming to do an autopsy, I might have to just send Bardot to the claim to start her sentence on all available evidence.
You really railroad an innocent person on murder charges to cover your own mistakes?
Absolutely.
Oh. All right. Make your offer. If I help, letting Margo won't be enough to cover your debts. Then absolutely not. If you'll sacrifice your own trooper, you'll certainly sacrifice me. Let's go with if I help, it's a tough one. He needs to pay. He really does. Hey dog, welcome on in. Glad you could make it. Hope you're having a great day. I'm just kind of at a dilemma. Trying to help solve a murder here in the game, and he basically, this guy, he actually killed someone with because the person that died had a food allergy. He put the item into the food that he knew full well that someone had an allergy to, didn't believe him, and now the person's dead, and he's blaming somebody else. So now if I don't help, the person that's innocent is going to rot in jail. But this guy needs to pay, and this is a tough one. I'm torn. It is. It's deep. It is deep. It's like he needs to pay because he's full of himself. I'll put it mildly. I mean, I want to go 3, but I'm just afraid that she'll rot in jail. And I don't want him to get off too scot-free. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning that way, dog. I'm kind of going with number 2, that if just letting her go ain't going to be enough to cover your debt. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning that way, too. I think that's the way I'm going to go.
That's only fair. I'll both free Bardot and compensate you for your effort.
I'm going to go with you dang well better.
So we got this thing. An acidic dematerializer that we use to melt mantisaur dung, so it don't call in the local wildlife. But it'll actually work on anything organic. Anything. That means if someone used it to melt Cuddy, there would be no body, which would mean no autopsy, which would mean no evidence, which would end the investigation. I'd do it myself, but my boss said she's on her way for a surprise inspection, so I can't leave. But if you go find one and melt the body, I'll make it worth your while.
Yeah, no, you're right, dog. Yeah, based on what the stuff there, yeah, I think that was the best one. It's a tough. I don't want to leave the person rotting in jail. Okay, show him your dematerial. You mean one of these?
Yes, that's exactly it. Now just head over to Cuddy's corpse and make it disappear. Well, really, make it turn into a small puddle. But that's neither here nor there.
All right, I can do that.
Thank Law. You'll find Cuddy inside the tower, but you'll have to sneak your way past the guards. It simply wouldn't do for me to announce your intentions to the base. Then come back and tell me when I've got no more evidence to hold Bardot and can draw this whole thing to a close.
I don't remember what the command was to use that. You're about to eat lunch. Oh, okay, that's cool. Let's see, main quest, curious. Oh. Dude, where's his body? Oh, that's right. He said I have to sneak. Yeah, I bet you it's through there. Aha, that's it. Got it. Let's see. You just have to have it. Doesn't matter what it is. Let's see. Steal automatically, but anything you steal is slightly more display. Oh yeah, Dempsey I think took this one. Yeah, it's a nightmare. I'm rejecting this one. No worries, dog. No worries. It's all right. Hold to reject. Yeah, I don't want that. That's a nightmare, that thing.
Now what? Stop that scrounging around. It all worked out over nothing.
I've been told Chief Cuddy's corpse has gone missing. Which is a surprise to both of us, I'm sure. Thank you for your help. You've saved 2 careers today and allowed us to put this whole miserable affair behind us.
It's only behind you if you pay me and let Bardo go.
Of course. Debts left unpaid decays our character and all of anti-society. And this torrid affair has come close enough to doing both already. Regardless, it's nothing but ink in the ledger now. And speaking of ledgers, Bardo is free. And here's the balance for yours. Which means we're done.
Let's make sure. Yep, there she is.
You did it! You actually did it! I can't believe you could get it done. Thank you, thank you, thank you! I'm so glad to be out of that damn cage.
Not a problem. I'm glad I could help. Nothing says thank you like a tall stack of bits. You know, I'm just going to say not a problem. Glad I could help. Leadership 2, Space Ranger. Oh, too bad I didn't have Leadership 2. Oh, well.
I wish I had bits for you, but I'm still in debt from this uniform, and meals, and the incarceration fee they charged me for being locked up.
Wow.
But I'm telling everyone what you did.
All right. So we got to go back to Durban on that one. That's fine. But I don't want to do that just yet. I want to get some of these compression coils. See, that one's way out that way. There's one there, there, and there. So yeah, I got to level up for that. I'm almost leveled up. Okay. So, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go back here. Well, you know what? I might as well turn that quest in since I'm here. Let's see, where is he? Oh, there he is.
Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back.
Yep. I've taken care of the murder investigation. Now it's time to send my message.
Well, I suppose it can't reflect badly on me to simply report the facts. And you have already made me look better in the eyes of the executives. All right, I'll send it. And if you'll leave me, I've got lots left to attend to. But do come back if you can be of any further use to me.
All right, so now let's go get that. Don't want to go that way. Looks like it's up there. Okay, let's. Can't quite get that way, I don't think. Be a way around. Yeah, probably this way. There we go. In here. Canister. Yep. One. Deliver the medic. Yeah, I'll go and we'll fast travel back to the medic.
I'm glad you're back. Getting the first starter dock running again has been helpful, but we could really use the other two as well. Have you brought more compression coils?
Here you go.
Lovely. Every coil gets us that much closer to saving these lives. It's a start. Thank you. Please, come back when you found more.
Okay. So we know we have one out here. One there. Oh, there looks like there's one over here. So let's go here. Okay. I think it's right over here. Ha! There it is. Okay. All right, well, let's go back to the outpost. Turn that one in.
I'm glad you're back. Getting the first starter dock running again has been helpful, but we could really use the other two as well. Have you brought more compression coils?
I have. There you go.
Lovely. Every coil gets us that much closer to saving these lives. It's a start. Thank you. Please, come back when you found more.
All right, so we're going to go for that one, I think, next. Oops. That's search for a pupa. That's that quest. So here and here. That's the doctor. We need to level up before we can do that. And then in this trench here was the pipe doctor. No. Here he is right there. The plumber. He's right here. We got to level up first. I do need to eventually explore that through here. But let's see if we can't go here and down. So let's do that. Trying to avoid where all those really tough creatures were till I can level up a little more. Eventually, I'm going to have to probably deal with it. So I got to find a way out. So probably here. Does that take... Yeah. If I go here we go. On the outside of the building. Oh yeah, take some of the stuff. Scrap metal, yeah. Take all that. Good stuff.
Our commander hangs for the friend.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. It's like if you jump too high, it hurts you.
Can't say I was expecting to see anyone else in these parts for a good long while. Hello, friend. Welcome to the most beautiful half-built landing platform on all of Dorado.
Half-built. What's beautiful about a half-built landing pad?
Simple, friend. You see any sergeants barking orders? Any of those spidery crystal critters lurking in the rocks? Any order forces storming the area? No, you do not. The perfect blend of just close enough to the base to be safe, but not close enough for any officers to get nosy. And I still get paid the same as if I was a frontliner.
Hi, Jake. Welcome on in. Glad you could make it. Sounds like easy bits. What happens when they resume construction? No. But awful far from the mess hall. You sound a little dirty. Or no, not dirty, dry. You sound a little dry.
You've got me there. I sure could use a bottle of zero-G brew if you have one.
I don't have it. Sorry, I don't have any.
Oh, well. Not likely to die of thirst before my shift is over. Would have been nice, though.
Sounds like easy bits. What happens when they resume construction? No.
Ah, there's the real beauty of it. They won't. The Order's anti-air guns are a damn sight better than we expected. There's no reason to finish the landing pad on account of nothing can land. Command won't go back to building it until the war is won. Then I'm in no danger of being shot anyways. Maybe I'll even get a promotion for doing such a good job keeping this place safe.
And what if I were a danger to the landing pad? The Order's anti-air guns really giving you that many problems?
Oh, no doubt about it, friend. They've been blasting our landing craft out of the sky right, left, and center. I can't even imagine the total cost of it all. But as long as my bits keep rolling in,
Jake.
why should I care? Someone else is getting demoted for that, not me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to get back to my favorite pastime, doing absolutely nothing and getting paid for it.
Probably about 2 hours, Jake. That's probably when I'll be ending the stream. About 2 hours. Give or take. I know Sarah has to stream tonight for a cozy channel, so I can't go too long. And sometimes I might end it a little earlier, especially with this particular game, depending on what's going on and where I'm at. So it could be maybe an hour and a half, maybe, because it just depends on the like the quests. I don't want to get into a quest chain when it's too close to 4 o'clock and run because I don't know when it's going to end. So yeah, so it just depends. Could be about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Tomorrow, are you going to play some Fortnite? Yes, we are scheduled to do Fortnite with the community tomorrow. Yes, we are. Oh, we had an elevator here the whole time. Yeah, 1 p.m. Pacific for on here on the main channel for Fortnite with the community. What do we got up here? Okay, no problem, Jake. No problem.
If you're planning on heading into that cave, I recommend finding some other place to practice your big game hunting. It's a mite dangerous even for pros, let alone amateurs.
A mite or a lot? What kind of danger?
A lot. And the
Okay,
arachnid
Jake.
kind.
Catch you later. Thanks for coming in. Arachnid? Oh boy.
Big spider-like critter, mean as all get out. They ain't dumb neither. You gotta be on your toes to fight one of them. With their razor-sharp claws and gleaming carapace, Arachnids possess a terrifying kind of beauty. They really are the apex predator of this world.
Thanks for the heads up. I'll be careful. Yeah, I'll try to avoid it. I don't like spiders.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Careful! That cave is chock full of arachnids. I'd stay away if I were you.
Yeah, but it looks like to get that coil, I gotta go in there. But I probably don't have to go too far in. Woo! Did she just say good idea?
Ready to waste them on your command. Over here! 3 hole in the head! You lot couldn't hit the broad side of a freighter!
I hate spiders.
I despise asking for aid.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal. Over here! 3 hole in the head! Come at me!
Level up!
You have my thanks
Yay!
and my hammer.
Okay, what do we got? I think I said I needed... One was definitely hack. Okay, hack, medical. Yeah, we'll do hack and medical. That way I should be able to get those other 2 done pretty quick. Perks. What do we have available? Hot-blooded. Let's see. Explosive damage, physical damage on a direct hit with grenade or stress. Okay, ninja. Vision chance and heavy armor gear. Okay. Bit transfer. Bounty terminals now have an option to immediately cash out bits by hacking into the bank accounts. Once an account is drained, you'll need to earn to access the accounts again. Pickpocket. Acoustic researcher or caustic researcher. 20 more stacks of vulnerable reply when dealing corrosive damage through the keyhole. Plus weapon range. Oh, 50% weapon range. Connoisseur. Okay. Survivalist. Creatures always drop raw meat, which it can be eaten as food. Treasure hunter. Searching through containers occasionally reward you with bonus bits or crafting materials, so that might be a good one. Rapid recharge. Tracker. Polonium absorption. Poison is slower. Okay. Wholesome space ranger. Aha. Your speech also scales damage. Plus 72 per speech skill. Speech skill. Space Ranger. Yeah, I saw that. Okay. Yeah, why don't we go and let's get the Space Ranger skill.
None shall stand against us!
Got another inbound. This place crawls.
Prosecuting viscerally. Beg your patience. I'm not ready. I am trying to fight.
Take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. Talk soon, but I'm not ready. Hey, got a distraction for you.
I shall. I shall not stay your execution.
Woo!
Give the order, and I'll take care of it. They're out of range. Target's too far. Got us too close.
Ooh, nice. I'm getting out of here. All right, let's go ahead and yeah, let's go back to Outpost Opportunity. Yeah, let's do that. And I can turn in some of these coils.
I'm glad you're back. Getting the first auto dock running again has been helpful, but we could really use the other two as well. Have you brought more compression coils?
Yes. Here you go.
Lovely. Every coil gets us that much closer to saving these lives. Fantastic. That is enough to repair another auto dock. This will set us up for a long while. Not that many more, and we'll be able to tend to the rest of the wounded. Still, if you find any more, please bring them my way. It would be marvelous to have spares.
Okay, so now let's go to... That's where the doctor borders are. Scrapper's Den. Yeah, let's go to the Scrapper Den. Through here. Oh.
Let me know when you need any strength.
Prepare for absolution.
Things take time, Commander. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Whoa!
You have my thanks and my hat.
Wow, I did it. I couldn't get them before. Woo! All right.
Impressive. Their personalized order prediction must have been quite favored.
When a toilet's clogged this bad, you just know we're at war. Now, what can the pipe doctor do for you?
Let's see. Major Mercy needs you.
Plumber. What do I know about human anatomy? People aren't toilets.
Don't stress, doctor. Stress is a leading cause of constipation.
By gum, you're all right. Very well. Sometimes it takes a plumber to do a doctor's job. If Matriarch's Mercy cries out in need, then the pipe doctor will answer. See you there, friend.
All right, so now we got to recruit the automech, which is out here. Where's the automech at? Ah, straight ahead. There's the automech.
Rerouting to Matriarch's Mercy. Error. Route unavailable. Cannot reroute. Searching for navigation data back to Matriarch's Mercy. Null. Result. Error. Navigation systems offline.
Reinitialize navigation system.
Navigation systems re-initializing. Processing optimal path toward Matriarch's Mercy. Return sequence will be initiated once path is determined.
Let's see. Doc Hollis barely needs help with refugees. Do whatever you can for them.
Clarification of purpose confirmed. This unit will arrive at its destination with 0.02% higher efficiency. Thank you, qualified engineer.
All right, now we got to return to the doctor, which is good because then I can get healed up. Patient available. Sure what that meant.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was? By calculating the position of every atom in the universe, we can predict the future, control reality, and ascend to a state of virtual godhood.
When I asked the seer for medical specialists, a plumber was not what I had in mind. Trust in the Order to think outside of the box. Take this. On behalf of the Order and the displaced, I thank you. Now, will there be anything else?
I also rescued an automech doctor from scrappers.
Thanks to you, our automechanical doctor has been dispensing medication and setting broken limbs with tireless efficiency. Here, you've earned it. Now, will there be anything else?
Yes, there was something further.
How can I be of service?
I could use some healing, Doc.
I can tend to your injuries, provided you have the bits to compensate me for my time and skill. We're short on everything, I'm afraid, including generosity.
Yeah, here you go.
Many thanks. Now, hold still. You might experience some momentary discomfort. Right as rain. Now, will there be anything else?
I'll be on my way. Solve one of. Tell the abbot you smooth things over. Okay, we're going. We'll tell the abbot. We smooth things over.
I communicated your prediction to Administrator Agarwal. I'm not sure why she's budged on letting the refugees move into the exclusion zone, but I agree. Very worrying indeed. Anything I can do to assist you?
Let's see. About those things I was working on.
Yes, what have you discovered?
Point to Outpost opportunity to smooth things over with Auntie's choice.
Oh, you've lessened the load on my mind considerably. And you have the Order's gratitude. Any other updates?
Nope. Okay, I need to take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Steam is rising from the tracks in a world where we don't look back. Open fields and endless skies, adventure calls as this train flies. Hit that black button, turn it up, let the rhythm flow. Our channels are trained and we're ready to go. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. Rolling thunder, crushing plains, reaching winds for telling gains. Crushing weight in a land too far, with every time we raise the bar. Sarah stands tall, eyes on the track, guiding our journey, never looking back. Silver shade, hands on the throttle, we ride the creation full throttle. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. In the dark of the night, we raise the moon. Our engines in tune, we're building a world and ready to win. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing,
I'm back. Okay. So now we got to figure out what we need to do next, but I want to see if I can find... I know there's vending machines. Here we go. Let's see. Armor modification dispenser, provisions dispenser. All right, let's see what's in here. Ah, here we go. These look like blueprints. Air-cooled machine gun. Interesting. Changes damage type to frost. Okay. These are explosive rounds. Oh, these aren't actually guns. These are just mods. Okay. Yeah, so those are just modifications. So yeah, that's what that meant. Okay, that's fine. I thought maybe that's some guns in there. It looks like all of these are provisions. Mag picks. Food. Okay. Plasma grenades. Oh, is there junk to sell? I think so. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I think there was another. Is there another machine out here?
One day.
Oh, I don't have the brawny trait. Eventually, I'm gonna see if I can get that and get that. Try and get that done. All right.
The Protectorate have only been told a watered-down revision.
All right, let's go ahead and let's see what do we got. Region. What do we have left? Oh, that. All right, so I have that there, and pinching the pupa. That might be a little more doable now since I've leveled up. Since I was able to take out, what was it? It was over here. Yeah, there was the creatures. I couldn't get them down, so maybe I might be able to get that way, but probably better to maybe go from here. Because I haven't searched here. There's a lot of areas I can search, so maybe what I'll try to do is maybe I'll go here and maybe I can search through, see if I can get through here and then maybe get to here. Here, search here, and work our way through here. So let's see if we can do that. So let's fast travel here. And then I'll do a quick save. Just get turned around here. There. All right, now which way do I gotta go? I gotta turn a little more this way. That's water. Don't want to jump in that. We'll die. Here. No, I bet you that was the building up there, wasn't it? There's got to be a way up there. Okay. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely go back through here. Maybe there's some things I've missed. Did I just see a different weapon? Service pistol.
Ain't recharged.
Oh, 52 damage. Okay. Let's see. Corrosive shock. Sentry blade. Stop short round. Short rounds as well. 52, 6. Let me try this one. Okay. Designator triple barrel. No change there. Okay, well, we'll run with that and see how that goes. Maybe this will be a little better. What's that? Dream of time. White chocolate yummies. Yeah, so I must have come through here and didn't loot all this stuff. Or maybe I didn't come quite this way. Let's see. This way? I think there's got to be a way to get up there.
Off you, Commander. Just say which. Over here! You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a frame.
It's a little better. I still think the shotgun is better against these creatures. See, I'm just gonna go in circles now. Right, I'm gonna go back and see maybe another way. Oh, that scared me. Oh, resources. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm gonna... plasma. Interesting. Woo!
Troublemaker approaching.
Time yet? Because taking punitive action.
Woo! Nice.
At your word, I shall charge. Your vitals look grim, Commander.
Oh, kill him for me. That was funny. Let me save real quick here. All right, them stupid angry order guys took our base. They killed some crew too. Ask Antes for some helps. Antes no helps. We even tell Antes at dinner time in base. Antes not caring. Scrappers make plan. We get base back ourselves. Step 1, get lots of guns and step on exploders. Step on exploders. So they're gonna get guns and step on mines. Okay. Step 2, wait for dumb angry order guys. Feel safe. Step 2, wait for dark out. Step 22, shoot all angry order guys. Step 222, get base back. Plan foolproof. We do it and get base back. I don't think they get past, I think, the step where they step on the mines.
Wonder what we'll find in here. Apart from cultists, most likely.
Screws, okay. Take all the foodstuffs, ammo. I sense fresh meat for the grinder, and close.
There best be a stiff bottle waiting for me if I ever manage to make it out of this barrel.
Ooh, sounds like he's fighting for his life in there.
Max health? Absolutely.
Oh no, it's no.
Are you all right? Lie. Hey, they're calling for me inside, but I lost my key. Can you help me out?
Now? You're asking me that now? Sure, whatever. Take it. Just be mindful what you touch after. Might have zeranium on it. And if you don't return it, I'll slap you silly with my zeranium-covered hands. But until then, leave me and my burning bits alone.
I'll skin your faces off one by one. You don't want me out of here.
I believe a cultist is attempting to kill us with a wound.
I tell you, this weapon is effective against these cultists. That's cool.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
How about you start shooting instead of just standing there?
You have my thanks and my hammer.
Sometimes I feel like with these helpers, I got to do it all myself. Let's see, what do we have that we can craft? Okay, not enough. All right. I was looking for some medical charges. Let's see, triple barrel shotgun. Okay. Springs, yeah, I'll take loot, yeah. All right, let's save real quick here. Not exactly sure what we're looking for in here. I don't think there's really any particular quest, so at least if there is, I haven't got it yet. If there is. Dawn of a glorious betrayal mentioned. Ah. Completed. Mentioned. You heard a strange, somewhat frantic sound, woman screaming that she was going to murder the traitors who imprisoned her in the decommissioned autonomous. Okay, so we got to look around for her. Okay. Codex, logs.
I'm here at the behest of the exalted leader. You betrayed the glorious dawn. Let me out of here!
The Ziranium fumes on the extraction floor continue to be a sizable issue for our automechs. It seems that no matter how well we try and steal the joints, the gas finds its way inside. The repair crew recommends we increase airflow from the venting fans by at least 25%, or the fumes will continue to disable automechs at a rate we can barely match with repairs. Thank the law that we have these machines to do the floor work. I shudder to imagine what would happen if humans had to work down there. Question.
I'll spare anyone who frees me. The rest will die horribly, I promise you.
Architect's balls! That was some fine killing! Would have preferred you'd left one or two of those traitorous miscreants for me to sharpen my blade on, but no matter. Serves me right trying to help those sorely lacking in the gray matter. But they rightly paid for their transgression. Betraying someone sent by the exalted leader of the glorious dawn herself warrants a painful death. Name's Azza. You are?
Commander Soche, what's a glorious dawn? Someone with lots of questions starting with what in the void's name is a glorious dawn? Mostly someone who's generally stumbling into the wrong place at the worst time, like now.
No need for such false modesty. If you hadn't come along, I may have been done for.
Any idea why they betrayed you?
None whatsoever. All I know is that they were planning on killing me by filling my room with Ziranium gas. I was here to help them scavenge for old order technology to further investigate the wonder of the rifts.
Curious about this glorious dawn you mentioned before.
We are simply a group of enlightened individuals seeking to spread the truth of the rifts.
And that truth would be?
The rifts only seem destructive because we are looking at them from the point of view of imperfect, mortal bodies. To be deconstructed by a rift is to be reborn in perfection.
You really believe that rifts are some gateway to paradise?
The rifts are a device of the architect to hasten humankind's perfection. They reduce whatever comes into contact with them to mathematically perfect information. We are nothing but that information, but we cannot see that because we exist in a chaotic and disordered reality. The universe is decaying, and our efforts to manage it are futile. The rifts are a perfectly ordered phase of existence. No chaos, no striving, no suffering. Peace and unity with the architect themselves.
None of that explains your enthusiasm for violence.
No, it does not. Perhaps I will tell you what does, should I ever count you among my few compatriots. There is one other thing. I have similar business at the N-Ray range. These fools were only part of the contingent that betrayed me. I aim to see them pay the same price, though maybe with more disemboweling. Your violent tendencies could be of great help to me there, as I'm sure mine could be of service to you. If you deign to take me on, of course.
Of course. Sure, what could possibly go wrong?
Nothing that will live to regret. It seems like you've already a full contingent with you.
Tristan, meet us at the ship.
If you think remaining alone with this cultist is wise, I shall return to my quarters. Perhaps I'll use this time to catch up on my reading.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go kill us some traitors.
See, I'm picking, it's a new companion, so I might as well go ahead and get the companion. Plus, I've got to go to the enemy range anyway. So, why not? What could go wrong? Storage key. I don't have, and I don't have lockpick skill 8. Let's. Oh wait, let me go back up here. Okay, I guess that's not a door. Okay. Ground floor toxicity readings. Uranium toxicity 0.03%. Readings nominal. Ground floor venting controls. Let's see. Disabling ground floor venting fans will lead to rapid build of xanium fumes. Ensure manufactured floors end before disabling. Disable ground floor fans. Really want to do that. Anyway, let me exit. Let me save. That's down there. Pretty sure this is the ground floor, and these are the fans they're talking about. So if I do that, it's going to cause the fumes to come up, and this, I'm not going to be able to get through here, I think. Yeah, so I don't think I want to disable them just yet, because I still got here yet. Let's see, get healing solution. Formulate trauma kit. Let's get healer charges. Yeah, I needed those. Here's ooh, locker key. Yeah. Let's go open a locker. I saw something. Oh, just blue light. Okay. Death sentence, short rounds, magazine size. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah. I want to equip that. Yeah. Oh, I think this is going to be even better. I'm good with this. Let's check this terminal. See, fumes are eroding our mechanicals. Thank you for your previous correspondence, Auto Contriver. We have upgraded the fans in the extraction room and installed a new control terminal on our oversight catwalk, but the silicate pump seals continue to fail. As an ancillary benefit, the new ventilation has greatly increased the dwell time for workers operating the machinery, even making it safe to occupy the space for short periods without protective equipment. Unfortunately, this does not help with our rapidly degrading pumps. I have a genuine fear that this facility will fail before it meets the Sovereign's extraction goals. May the light of the Protectorate guide us all. The Extractorium is Superintendent Chadwick. Pumping continues to be problematic. Firstly, as a fellow subject, I appreciate the observation that my previous correspondence edged perilously close to subversion. I have contacted Sentinel yearly and referred myself for mental refreshment. As I await the Sentinel's arrival, I must again call attention to this facility's inability to withstand the rigors of constant Zeranium exposure. This afternoon, we had the connections on part of our catwalk fail, and an inspection of the fastener showed clear signs of corrosion. While the Sovereign is inerrant in his plan, we must at least consider the possibility that the contrivers advising him that it was safe to leave open the access to a Zeranium river were less so. Ever faithful and unquestioning. All right. Let's see. ZE3 decommission operation transfer to ZMVII. Auto Contriver, I am pleased to report that the grievous oversights of former Superintendent Chadwick have been extensively cataloged. He has been extracted by Sentinels, and all operations have been relocated to Zeranium manufactory. Looks like 7. If you look at that, yeah, 5, yeah, 7, or VII. It is an unconscionable failure that Chadwick allowed this facility to deteriorate so erroneously without addressing its many dilapidations. But manufactory 7 is more capable of handling the increased load that decommissioning this facility requires. It's always tragic to see a subject fail in the simple duties entrusted to them by the Sovereign, yet the Protectorate abides. Okay. Okay. Okay, for Arcadia, no sacrifice is too great, such as the capture of this mural assembled painstakingly by a team of sculptors over the course of 6 years, commissioned by the Sovereign himself to immortalize Arcadia's bounty. The original mural was deemed too spectacular to confine to one location. Eventually, the decision was made to fabricate copies of the original mural, each of which would be housed in the tram stations throughout Golden Ridge so that any subject may feel the caress of true artistry. Each of these copies was made to contain a piece of the original glorious mural. All right, so yeah, slowly but surely we're finding the pieces of the mural. What's in here? Sniper rifle. I'll take that. Take heavy rounds. Oh, I wonder if I can. Oh, I wonder if that could get me where I need that way. All right. Okay, well, I'm not quite done searching downstairs just yet. Let's see. So there's a ladder here. go. See if there's anything hiding up here. Okay, Sarah. Yeah, I think I heard you come in. Oh, what's this?
Bit of a tight squeeze here.
You think? Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. I didn't see that. All right. We'll just see if we can head back. I might be able to get that one, maybe. West. Oh, 100 some meters that way. Okay. All right. Like pressure coils that way. So since I'm this close, I might as well give it a shot.
It's a fight. Recharge for mayhem. Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Over here! Bring hold of the head. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Yeah, come on now. Yeah, this is still better against them, but it was better than another weapon that I had previously. So this one's still best, though.
Who needs to die?
That's right. Who needs to die is right. Oh, she does explosives. Nice. else? I wonder if it's up in the air. Yeah, it's gotta. Okay, it's gotta be outside and up above. Okay.
Hostile spot!
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Wrist weapon primed.
Things take time, Commander. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Swine. Recharge for mayhem.
Trigger finger's still tired. Ain't recharged.
I see an unfriendly source.
Now what do we got here? Well, maybe not. This was the dead end. Oh, I can still go further. Okay. All right, let's see. Where's this take me? Takes me this way. So it takes me out to here. Okay. So, other way. All right, let's see. What's over here? Anything? The heck was that? I hear them. I hear them all around me. The voices of the architects chosen. They tell me to go to the N-ray range, to become one of them. No, to become one with them, and to take my final steps on the path to entering the embrace of the architect. Oh, glorious day. I leave this as a final note to any other members of the glorious dawn, so they know not to be afraid of the voices and to listen, to humbly listen to their words. A loyal servant of the architect. I wonder if that's a companion I've got now. What's going on here? Where am I? I seem to be stuck. Ah, there we go. Woo! All right, so let's see if we can't find where these parts are. Looks like there's a way to get up there or jump down, probably. Looks like this was the dead end. Okay, let's see. I heard something. Oh, it scared me, whatever that was. Might as well pick up all this stuff. Yes. All right, let's see. I think that's all of them. So let's go back to the outpost, opportunity outpost. Let's see if that finishes that. If not, may have to see where there's more.
Welcome back. With your help, we've nearly got our last auto dock functioning again. Tell me you have more coils for me.
There you go.
Lovely. Every coil gets us that much closer to saving these lives. It's a start. Thank you. Please, come back when you found more.
All right, so it looks like there's more. Okay. Why don't we go ahead and let's go back to Fort Endurance. We got these two quests left. Oh, I never went through there. Okay. I'll tell you what, let's go through here first. I want to go back and see if I can reach that area up there. Here. Sealed. Yeah, there is a day-night cycle. That's cool. Alright, so yeah, we go this way. I think there's something up there, too. I want to save real quick here. Just in case. Looks like end of the line there. All right, let's save. Take out these wasps. Yeah!
Look sharp. It's a fight.
Give the water. I'm back. I'm the one you need. These things take time, Commander.
Looks like we may be going up into the building from here. That's cool. Just real quick, I'm just curious if there's anything down. Oh, just my death. Let's save again. Right. I think there's a jump right there. Now looks like we gotta go from here. Oh yeah, here we go, up into the facility. Ew! This is gonna be ugly. But it looks like that's where compression coils are, right there.
It's a fight.
iced him on your command. You lot can't recharge. Over here. We hole in the head.
Woo!
I'm not walking this off. Stand me back up.
I would if I could, but I got some wasps on me. And I keep wanting to reload the dang weapon. Stop it. Ah! I think what I want to do is level up before I go further to that. I think I can do it, but I think I want to level up a little bit more. I'm going to have to probably come here anyway. So here's what I want to do. Oops, that's not what I want. Let's see. Let's go back to Fort Endurance. We'll go talk to that guy. We got some cash now. We'll see where else the compression coils are. It sure looks like some are at that building. Oh, let's see. I never went in the cell. Anything in here? Nope.
Hey, damage-prone daredevil. You're getting battered and bruised, brutally battling Auntie's enemies. So we're honoring your sacrifice by winning the war on high prices.
Let's see, where was this guy? I think he was over there. Oh, here's the ladder. Here we go. Yep, here we go.
Back again, consumer? I didn't realize we had more to say to each other. Why are you back?
I need, let's see. For the view of this place.
Comms and observation for the Protectorate. They watched us get hammered by their huge guns and laughed as we scrambled to dig into that cruel, pitiless dirt.
Guns like the ones downstairs?
Those sovereign sanctions can reach all the way across Golden Ridge. They rain shells the size of crabbles on us day and night. They made the invasion stall about 5 kilometers away and would have ground us to dust if the cannons hadn't stopped and the Protectorate retreated.
Okay. Why would they retreat if they were winning?
At first we thought it was a trap, that they'd start shelling again as soon as we popped our heads up. But there was nothing. We basically walked the rest of the way here. We didn't find out why until we got here and learned the Protectorate wasn't.
Basis, you think that doesn't make much sense?
The Protectorate hightailed it. They decided that if the Order was going to splinter off on its own, then it could fuel its own army and fight its own battles. Those Protectorate bootlicks took everything not nailed down, leaving the Order to try and figure out how to wage war with no gear and almost no know-how. It took them weeks to rally, and by then we owned most of Golden Ridge. If Auntie'd only send a few thousand more troops, we'd shove them completely off this rock.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. Given how much ground you cover, any chance you come across any compression coils?
Of course. I've seen about every meter of this rock by one means or another. So if you're looking to bargain, I'm sure I've got info for you. Say 250 bits per location?
Deal. Where's the first one?
Seems by your map that you already know about everywhere I know. I guess you're on your own for the rest.
Oh. Wow. Bench decommissioned. Okay. I haven't fully explored over here yet. Let's go take a peek. So we do know that big building up there. I got to go up there and get some. I just got to remember to go up there since I've been there and I don't have a fast travel. If I don't make it there, I don't make it there. I'm not too worried about it.
Where'd them wires go I was gonna scrap? They was good wires.
Let's jump in crime!
Yeah!
Let me know when you need a distraction.
That's a bad company.
I'm alive. Who needs...
Let's wrap this up.
Recharge for mayhem!
Wow!
Scrap, you sell your bargain.
All right. Woo! Who did that? Where'd that come from?
Look sharp, it's a fight!
Got my lamps on an
Give the order and I'll take care of them. Making strides. That's the one you need to worry about. Over here. Free hole in the head.
Free hole in the head.
Get your adrenaline.
A lot. Wasn't intentional.
Woo! Ooh. I don't think I've been here. Or was I? It's empty. Oh, I've been here. All right, I've been here. Okay. All right, where's a good place to park it? Let's see. Maybe we'll go and we'll park at Fort Endurance. So yeah, gotta get more compression coils. Yeah, we gotta find. It looks like there are some compression coils up on this building right there. Yeah, I could tell there's a little outpost thing. That's where they were at. I got overwhelmed. But at least I know I can get up into that building. Looks like there's still can explore here. Eventually gotta get out here. Looks like through here. You know, got the quest out here. So we're making progress, slowly but surely we're making progress. I'm close to leveling up again. Might take a little bit more exploration and maybe another quest or two that might do it, which will be good because then I can figure out where I got to put the rest. Let me see. Oh, companions have something for me. What do we have? Oh, Azza. What do we have? Every third melee attack by Azza will automatically stagger and deals bonus. Ooh. Chooses discretion over aggression, attempts to flank weak targets in combat. Oh, that's good too. Might go with that one. The explosion caused by Azure companion ability covers a larger area, allowing it to hit more. Ooh. Using her companion ability as it deals damage, bonus damage for duration. You know, I'm gonna do that. Volatile bombs. Yeah. Cool. Very cool. Fly. Yep, there we go. All right, go back to character skills. So yeah, speech I definitely want to get up. Engineering would be good. Lockpick would definitely be good. Definitely should get the lockpick too. Let's see. Speech. Lockpicking would be good. Skill can be open, +2 evasion chance. Yeah, leadership, companion damage. You know what? That might be good too, because my companions are struggling. You know, I should get lockpick up, but leadership ability might help with my companions because they'll do more damage, have more health. So that might be the way to go. Maybe toss one in there and then maybe one in speech. Yeah, I'll figure it out, but I definitely want to at least get something into leadership. I think that's going to help. Yeah. Okay. Let me just save real quick here. All right. So I think this is probably a good place to stop for the day. I want to thank everyone for watching. In about a couple hours here, about 6 p.m. Pacific time, Sarah's going to be on her Cozy channel. I think she's doing bug snacks tonight, I believe. Tomorrow in the morning, she'll also be on her Cozy channel again doing Grow a Garden. 1 p.m. Pacific tomorrow, we're doing on the main channel here Fortnite with the community. So that'll be fun. So you definitely want to come check that out. That's where the community can join us in Fortnite, have some fun. So with that, that's what we got planned for the rest of the week. So yeah, again, I want to thank everyone for watching. If you got value out of this content, please hit that like button. If you also like the content, please subscribe to the channel. If you're watching on Twitch and you like the content, please subscribe there as well. So yes, if you've already subscribed and followed, thank you. We do appreciate it. It does help us out. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it here for the day. This is Silvershade saying, gamers don't die. See y'all at the respawn point. Bye, everybody.